Hello everyone and welcome to the class. Did you have a nice holiday? Good. Well, today we are going to start at page 58, okay? So we have new content and a very short grammar point. A very short and very easy grammar point, okay? So let's start with the new content, which is homemade, handmade, man-made, craft, beneath, ahead, over there, right there, gravity, to print, a printer, a DVD player. Okay, so this is our words, and we are going to start with three very similar words, but they have huge differences between them. So it's homemade, handmade, and man-made. Okay, so what is homemade? Well, quite literally, it's something you make at home. Okay, so for example, you make jams and jellies in your home. So instead of buying the jam made from a factory, you make your own jam, okay? There's a lot of things you can make at your own home. For example, you can make homemade candies, for example, homemade medicine, for example, okay? So homemade is something that you make at your own house, at your home. The opposite of this, it would be something that is made in a factory, okay? So instead of buying something that was made on a factory, you make your own at your own house, okay? Something homemade can be made in a machine. For example, you are going to make your jams, you can use a machine, for example, to make your homemade jams, okay? But it's something essentially that you make at your own home. So that's why it's called homemade, okay? So you don't buy it from a factory. You make your own at home. Then the next one is handmade. Well, handmade is something that you do with your hands, okay? So different from homemade, you can't use machines. Then it's not handmade. Something that you make on a machine, it's not handmade. Something you make with your hands is handmade. So for example, you can knit, you know, the knitting you make with the needles. Then this is handmade because you make with your own hands, okay? You can make jewelry with your hands, then it's handmade. You can make clothes with your hands, then it's handmade, okay? Something handmade then is something you don't make with machines, any kind of machines. You make just with your own hands, okay? Then it's handmade. Then the next word we have is man-made. The opposite of man-made could be anything that is not made by man. Okay, so mountains and snow, forests, they are not man-made because they were not created by man. They were created by nature. Okay, something man-made could be buildings, could be the Statue of Liberty, could be Cristo Redentor, could be a computer, it could be a book. This is man-made because it was made by men, okay, by human beings, yes? Something not man-made, it's something made by someone else or something else like nature, okay? So those are the differences between homemade, handmade, and man-made. So let's remember, homemade is something you do in your house, okay? You can use machines for it, but you make at your house, at your home, okay? Something handmade, you don't use machines at all. You make with your hands. And something man-made is everything created and made by man, not by nature. Okay? So then we have craft. So a craft is like a skill you have. So for example, my craft is to work on sculpting wood, for example. So I made sculptures with wood. This is my craft and I sell it. Okay? For example, I can knit. I can knit clothes and then I sell them. This is my craft. Okay? So a craft in Portuguese could be used, it could be said as ofício. Okay? This is the word in Portuguese for craft. É ofício que você tem. So it's a skill you possess for this craft. Okay? Then we have beneath, ahead, over there, and right there, which they fall in the category of adverbs of place. Okay? So we are going to learn about adverbs of place in this grammar point, and in this new content we have some examples of the adverbs of place, which is beneath, ahead, over there, and right there. So we saw in book 1 some adverbs of place like on, under, in, beside, beneath, beside, there's under, between. Yes, that's the word I was looking for, between. So this is some adverbs of place, okay? And now we are looking at some other adverbs of place, which beneath is the same as under. So, for example, this pen is beneath my hand, okay? So it's beneath my hand, it's under my hand, okay? So beneath is everything that it's under something, okay? It's the same thing. Then we have ahead, which is the same as in front of something. So for example, my computer is ahead of me, okay? We can also use ahead to talk about the position in a race, for example. So you are running in a race and there are some people ahead of you in the race. So they have a better position than you in the race and they are running in front of you. So they are ahead of you, okay? So ahead is everything that it's in front of you, okay? So my camera is ahead of me, yes? Then we have over there and right there. The difference between them is right there is very close to me. So you're right there, okay? So you're very close to me. He was right there when the accident happened, so he was in very close proximity. And over there is very far, okay? So he was over there when the accident happened, so he didn't see it, so he didn't see anything. So over there is far, right there is close, okay? So over there, right there. Yes? Easy, okay? Then we have gravity. Gravity is the thing that pulls us to the ground. Yes, we are not floating because of gravity. It's a law of physics. Yeah, it's a law of physics that makes us glued to the floor. Okay, so we can't fly, we can't float because of gravity. Then we have to print and a printer. I am pretty sure a lot of you have a printer in your house. So you want to print a document you have on your computer and you are going to use your printer, okay? It's kind of easy. I think Some people use the word printer in Portuguese. It's not very common, but I've seen it. So to print is the act of printing something in a printer, okay? So you connect the printer to your computer and then you print the documents, okay? And the last word we have is a DVD player. Well, a DVD player, it's very easy, right? Well, you are very young and we are in the age of streaming, the Netflix, so a lot of people don't have DVD players anymore in their homes. It's a very old, almost obsolete object nowadays, yes. But back in the days, in 2010s, I believe, there were a lot of DVDs and DVD players, yeah? So a DVD player, it's something, an electronic, that you put your DVD and you watch the movie you want, okay? Nowadays, we just put on Netflix and we choose the movie we want to watch. But back in the days when there was no Netflix, we had to have DVDs and DVD players. Okay, so this is our new content, and now we are going to the grammar point, which is very short and very simple, which is adverbs of place. So we use adverbs of place to describe where something is or where something is happening. So yeah, for example, we can use here. We are here. Here is an adverb of place because describes where we are, okay? So an adverb of place always describes the place, where we are or where something is happening, okay? So we have here, there, under, you remember under, something that is under something. Outside, which is, for example, I am inside my house, my dogs are outside. Yes, in and out. We have inside, yes, I am inside my house. We have bottom, top, which is a synonym for under and on. Okay, so bottom and top. We have somewhere, which is a place, not very specific. I don't really know where this place is. Somewhere, so I don't know. The song Somewhere Over the Rainbow, it was not specified place over the rainbow, but I don't know where it is. So it's somewhere. Then we have beneath, ahead, etc. Beneath and ahead we already saw in the new content. Yes? So this is our adverbs of place. They are words that describe where something is happening, where something is. Okay? Very simple, right guys? So we have some examples here. They are coming here now. So the adverb of place is here. They are coming here now. Someone is coming inside. So inside is the adverb of place. Paul plays outside every day. The adverb of place is outside. Okay? So this is the new grammar point, which is very simple, very quick. And so we are going to the let's repeat now. Okay? So let's start. There are many handmade gifts in the museum shop. On special days, children often take homemade cakes to school. The old man made his crafts right there under the tree. She looked beneath the table and saw the boy hiding. Who was driving ahead of the police? We couldn't see. I found my shoes underneath my bed this morning. He has used this printer for 3 years and it hasn't broken yet. Okay, so this is the let's repeat, and now we are going to the let's practice. Are there many homemade jams in Rachel's mother's kitchen? Have you ever made any handmade crafts to sell? Where are the boys sitting? Do most people still have a DVD player? Is this book printed on a printer? Give me an example of a local craft in your city. What are we studying beneath? Are other students coming here now? What is a handmade object? Okay, so we are going to the next page. Where is Peter? Do you have any man-made objects in your house? Where did Isaac Newton discover his theory of gravity? Who is running ahead of Usain? Is your bag handmade? When you are driving a car, do you have to pay attention to the road ahead? Have you seen my pencil case? Okay, so now we are going to go back a little and I am going to say the answers and then you make the questions. Yes, there are many homemade jams in Rachel's mother's kitchen. No, I have never made any handmade crafts to sell. The boys are sitting over there. No, most people don't still have a DVD player. I have a DVD player. I am old. Yes, this book is printed on a printer. An example of a local craft in my city is chocolate. We are studying beneath the roof of the school. Yes, other students are coming here now. A handmade object is something that was made by a person that only used his hands and some tools, but not machines. Next page. Peter is standing on top of the Empire State Building. Yes, I have some man-made objects in my house. Isaac Newton discovered his theory of gravity beneath a tree. No one is running ahead of Usain. No, my bag isn't handmade. Yes, when I'm driving a car, I have to pay attention to the road ahead. Yes, I have seen your pencil case. It's beneath your bag. Okay, so this is the new content for today, guys. We had a very easy new content and a very, very easy grammar point, which was about adverbs of place. So that's it for today, and I will see you next class. Bye bye.